Our programs include many languages. Please log on to our program schedule for more details. suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Even the Buddha is not there anymore, or you don't find a Buddha, but if you follow his teaching as written, as I read to you, keep the precept as if the monk does. And if you were very sincere in your heart, really want liberation, then you will also attain, high level, as much as 4 level.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portugese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. Rahajeng ring pamirsa sami sane wangyang titiang. Titiang rai saking Badung ring Indonesia sane mecaya. Pinaka kepulauan Pini Ageng ring gumine, Indonesia medue 17 tali 500 kutus pulau sane megenah saking benua Asia lan Australia. Pinaka kepulauan sane makeh madue basa-basa, Indonesia makueh wargane nomor 4 di gumine. Keideren antuk siwan nusa lan wenten langkung ulung dasa tali kilometer sisin pasir, segara tropis Indonesia sane anget, taler akeh medue sarua gumatat gumitip. Sane kesarengin ekosistem wewengkon pasir, gegumuk bias, sawan, alas bakau, kang, sasahan bulung, sasahan nyanyat pasir, bataran mebet puras, bentangan ganggeng, mewah ekosistem nusa cenik. Santukan makeh madrue nusa, nenten kagiat yening ring Indonesia, wenten kirang langkung long atus tempekan adat sane madrue deste soang-soang, sane becik lan luhur, sane nyarengin ring kebudayaan modern Indonesia sane dinamis. Maha Guru Ching Hai madrue welas asih sane ageng ring rakyat Indonesia lan sampun medharma wecana ring negara luhur puniki. Daweg warsa duang tali 14, ide maswala patra ring mustikayang Joko Widodo micayang slamet nyangre dados Presiden Indonesia. Ida nyinep sewala patra nyane ring sane mustikayang antuk ngrasti tiang sane utama dumugi swargan micayang kerahayuan ring ragane lan rakyat Indonesia sane ulas asih. Dihargita manah titiang ngundingang indek Indonesia sane pinih maji. Matur suksemo sampun ngedom kebecikan anggen nyinaren hidup irage ring jagate. Ngelangkungin tigang dasa warsa, Maha Guru Ching Hai sampun nyinaring jagat iragene antuk widitatwa idane. Pinaka guru tercerahkan sampurna, ide Maha Guru ngajahin metode Kuan Yin ring sanejakti makayunan ngemanggihan kesujatian ring iragene mangde ngamolehin palepasan utawi moksa wantah kaurepan sane apisan nenten malih numitis ke marjapada. Metode Kuan Yin sampun kemargayang sareng ide para guru sane wikan minekadi Buddha, Yesus Kristus, Nabi Muhammad, ide Sata Santi lan Guru Nanak, taler makeh sanelianan. Ide mapi teket, yening iraga eling ring ide Sangyang Widiwasa, ngaturan ayahan tanpa mereh ring jagate, utawi ngiringan uger-uger buana agung, iraga pastika ngemanggihin keutamaan dados manusia, lan uning ring kesujatian iraga maurip ring jagate. Maha Guru Ching Hai patut dados tatuladan hidup sane pinih utama ring jagate kaanggen contoh welas asih sanes tata mapai wantuan arte lan brana taler welas asih ring para pangungsi tunawisma jagat sane kaberbehan mewah wantuan sane siosan.
Maha Guru Ching Hai ngaturang angayu bagya ring ide Sangyang Widiwasa antuk wantuan arte, lelangwan, lan wantuan ring para pasengkalan, lan utawi sane ngarsang tetujuan becik selami puniki. Pinaka genah nasarin kayun tresna asih, lan sih idane ring okan-okan idane sane maji.
Ring warsa kalih talinem, ide poleh penghargaan Gusi Perdamaian, sane kepada yang ring penghargaan Nobel Perdamaian saking benua kangin, lan saking muni sampun katuran makeh penghargaan sane tiosan, lan puja-puji indek pemargen olas asih ide sane mautama. Sabda kepatutan majeng ring sameton beburon sane luwih, ide ngawadaran rayonan olas asih mawet saking entek-entekan saha ngabdiang manusia sami eling ring angge antuk kesucian sami kauripan ngemargian pegan utawi ainse sane tentrem lan luhur mangde beburon lan iraga sami idep rayu bagya nganti riwekas. Pekarsan ide ngawedaran pegan nganggen makeh pemargi minekadi nganggen solopatre cara hidup alternatif, jaringan restoran vegan internasional, mawaste Looping Hut, Supreme Master Television, taler sering mewacana, ring pemerintah sane kuasa, lan pemimpin media, taler nyarengin konferensi televisi, indek perubahan iklim, sane kauningin utawi nenten. Utsaha ide sampun mapi kenoh ageng, ring kesadaran global, indek pulau paleh hidup sanesih ring beburon, taler punapi carane, mangde prasida jagati Sata Santi lan ajeg, sareng semeton dura negara, nyelametin planet iragane saking perubahan iklim. Saking muni, Maha Guru Ching Hai sampun ngelunganin dura negara, saking Amerika nyantos Afrika, saking Eropa nyantos Oceania, lan ngawentanan satusan dharma wacana ring semeton sinamian lan para sisyan idene indek ketatuan. Iraga ngamolehan paswecan ide meresidayang mangken nedonan dharma wacana sane mawaste carita-carita Buddha pikoleh dados wanopraste kanda 3 saking 6 kanda ring sareng nabe lan maresisya kaodar antok basa Inggris dawag kutus Agustus 2015 ring Prancis.
Today the South African, he said, you wear nice clothes. It's just gray color, Okay, you stand up. Yeah, or you stand up, stand up. Yeah, no, the other one is more gray. This is too bright already. Sit down, sit down. Yeah, that one, that one. Yeah, we're similar like that. And she said, nice color, master, nice. I said, these are the Korean monks. I wear like that, yeah? I say, so that I can be a monk at home, at least. All by myself. So here, I'm a different person. Very comfortable. Yeah. More comfortable than Chinese monks dress. Yeah. And warmer than the Hindu monks dress. Hindu monks, they don't wear much. Some nuns also wear nothing. Yeah. There's ash on their body. Yeah, over there they don't do anything. They don't say nothing. Nobody say nothing. You can be man, woman, and don't need to always wear anything. They put makeup on, the ash. Makeup all over the body. Yeah, that's their makeup. Okay, I still have a couple stories to tell you, okay? You want to hear now? There are a couple more left. It's just that some I have read, some I haven't. You want to hear the merit of being a monk? Okay? A nun. Monks or nun, same. Or you want to hear how to sell your poverty? Sell property? Not sell property, sell poverty. Today is the 6th, right? No, 8th already. 8 or 9? 8? Okay. I know, it's not 19, I know, it's 2000. Okay, I just wrote it so I know I read it already. Because 100 years later, if I want to read it again, then it's a waste of time. Okay, so who are monks? Raise hand. Who wants to hear the story of monks? Oh my God. Be smart. Monks. Okay, upstairs, no idea? Okay. Who's for poverty? Who like to hear the story how to sell your property? Your poverty. Only two? Oh, very good. I'm glad. A few people. Very good. Very good. Very good. Wise choice. Yeah. That means you don't consider too much about physical gain or comfort. Very good. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Originally, I did not want to read it to you. But the other day I told you have to respect the monks and the nuns, okay? So I thought maybe I'll let you know why. Huh? Otherwise you think, what's the difference? She comes, she sits next to us, and she also wears clothes and even rings, master rings. So what's the difference? Yeah, there are differences. They have to, how do you say, deny many things, many self-denials, yes. And my assistant, now she even still sleep on the floor. I told her even then you have to get the sleeping bag and put it on the floor. I also do the same, I cheat. I don't just sleep on bare floor, in case you think I'm that holy. I put a blanket, on the floor, and I sleep on it. But today I probably don't have blanket anymore. Because just now there's a big thunder, yeah? And then my dog, he just chop, come in and run into my bed. Because my hut is small already, yeah? And bed is high. Normally I make the bed high so that the dog can sleep under it. But he didn't want it before. It's summer, so I put him aircon, yeah? Because I have fur coat, you understand? We like this and it's so hot already. Even though we trim the dog's hair, shave it. But, it's growing again now and it's still hot for him. Even though he could bear it, just like that. But he bears it, yeah. Now I put him in the aircon, the little veranda that I close it and put aircon in there. It's not a room, it was just like a hollow into the wall. And then I close it with clear plastic so you can see out. And I put an aircon for him. Normally he liked it there then, you know. But today, because of thunder, he run up and down, you know. And then, hop, he go into my bed because he feels safe, you know. On top is a bed, yeah, and around is wall, and the hut is small. It feels like a cave. So he run, and went sleeping on my blanket. Today you ask me if I'm comfortable under there. Now I'm even less comfortable. Yeah, I have a blanket, you know, and then a kind of similar sleeping bag or blanket underneath, and a fleece blanket on top. But he came in and lay on top of both. So now I have nothing. I asked the assistant to try to clean as much as possible, just wipe it, you know, because he's chop all day outside, you know, mud and whatever. Yeah. Why do I tell you this? Monk? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. All my nuns and monks, they also very ascetic, you know. They sleep wherever, yeah. And some like more comfortable and luxury and attached to Shihu, but many of them, yeah, most of them will be contented everywhere, yeah. Just a little these damp proof, you know, the silver on top and under is some soft, how do you say, sponge, yeah. Then they just spread everywhere and sleep. They won't they don't complain. Or maybe they do inside, I don't know. Okay, now I'm telling you. This is the time of the Buddha, okay? If you have seen a Buddha like that, and then you became his monks, then you have such and such merit. I'm going to read it to you, okay? Even then, I'm telling you, even the Buddha is not there anymore, or you don't find any Buddha, but if you follow his teaching as written, you know, as I read to you, keep the precept as if the monk does. And if you were very sincere in your heart, really want liberation, then you will also attain, you know, high level, you know, as much as 4 level. And then from there it's easier, you know, any master help you to go up. Understand, huh? Okay? So if you see any monk nowadays, be it Hindu and Buddhist or, you know, real monks, you don't mess up with them, okay? You never know what level they attain. If you mess with them, you may curse them or slander them or look down upon them, you might have trouble. Okay? Yes. Okay, here it is. Because it's not just about the merit they get, it's their concept, you see, it's their ideal of renouncing this world because they realize already it's all illusion, it's all ephemeral. This is the ideal that make them a monk. It's not the rope, yeah? It's the ideal that they really understand and they really don't care about all this gain and fame on this planet. That is a monkhood. You capiche? Yes. But then, of course, for doing that, they also prefer to wear monk's robe, so people know they don't come and blink their eyes with them, or or want to take them home to worship, take care like like they did in India to me. Yeah, I forgot to tell you the other day. There's another monk also. Yeah, I don't know where I met him. I don't know how. I don't remember. And then he just hang around, and then yeah, he's an elder monk or not, maybe 40, 50, not too old. Too old for me at that time. I was only a sissy, more sissy, 29, 30, you know. Yeah. And then I don't know how I met him. I don't know, probably on the street. I don't know where. And then he hang around. And he asked me that he know a temple nearby, you know. I don't remember why I was stranded on the street anymore. Probably bus kaput or whatever. Or I was from the Himalaya coming down, and maybe difficult to find a bus to go back to the plane. So probably that bus stopped there and don't go anymore. And it's almost afternoon, going evening. And then probably he get out of the bus with me or something, I don't know. And then And then he told me there's a temple nearby, he knows his friend is abbot, and we can go there. So I said, okay. And then when we went there, he kept telling me that the attendant of the abbot are very nice, very easy, does everything for the master. And then later they served me something that to eat, but it's make me feel very funny, So I don't want to sleep in the house. I go outside, sleep next to the river. Listen carefully, okay? To be a monk is not a rope, okay? You know that. You have to really want it. You have to really realize in your head that nothing here matters anymore. Nothing you really desire from this world. And you don't just want to be born in heaven. You really want to be liberated. And the best is you want to become Buddha, like a great enlightened being. And then you can help others. Or maybe you are still helping people meanwhile before you become Buddha, thing like that, So in the Buddha's time, people became monks because there is no record player, and not many people can write everything to come home and tell, and you don't even know who wrote, who not. You cannot just go into any lay disciples' house and say, hey, did you have the lecture last night from the Buddha? Can I borrow it? At that time, maybe they don't have paper ready like nowadays, yeah? Maybe they wrote it on a piece of stone, or tree bark or stuff like that, yeah? And most people, they just come and listen to the Buddha maybe once or twice, yes. And then they have no chance to come again, because the Buddha will go to the next country or, or in the retreat and stuff like that. So, of course, you be a monk is more convenient to always listen to the Buddha and go wherever the Buddha goes. And then learn from everything the Buddha said, yeah? And learn with the elderly monk all the precepts, or the do's and don'ts, and to protect yourself, and learn all the teaching of the Buddha to help you, encourage you to meditate, yeah, and to practice. Therefore, to become a monk at that time is very, very important. Understand? And nowadays, if you don't want to be a monk like that, you can also stay at home to be a monk at home. It's just very difficult at home to have time to listen to all the Buddha's teaching. Yeah. All right. It's very difficult to be a real monk. Very difficult. Okay. Thus, the merit of being renunciate. I said renunciate because there are monks and nuns under Buddha's time. The Buddha was the only one, the first one ever allow women into Sangha, into monkhood. Before that, no woman ever can, enter into this dominion, which is exclusively reserved for men. Men. Remember last time we talked about men? Oh no, they are gone already, right? Not yet. Some of you still here. Okay. Who are new today? Wow, more than the living people. Okay. Okay, this is a merit of becoming a renunciate. This is from the Buddha time. I'm talking about the Buddha's time, okay? Yes. And if the Buddha is not there, maybe it's more difficult. Yeah, if you become a monk and you follow his teaching, maybe okay too. Yeah, but less blessing than as if when the Buddha was alive. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk or, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. First, I have heard one time the Buddha in the country called Mayada, at the in the bamboo grove called Kalanda. In this lecture time, the Buddha talked about the merit of becoming renunciate. Meaning nuns and monks. So he said, if anyone, any human, any human, let your son or your daughter, or even your female servant, male servant, or anyone even becoming monks or nun yourself, and the merit of that action, even just to let somebody else go, like even your servant, you let him free to become a monk under Buddha's teaching, then this merit is immense, immense, immense. If you want to compare this with the merit of charity, then even if you have a big charitable heart and you give a lot, so that you could enjoy 10 lifetime, that's how much, probably 1,000 years more or less, in heaven, even then, it's not enough to compare to the merit of giving permission to somebody under your, authority to become a monk or nun, or yourself become a renunciate. Why is that? Because the charity merit is only limited, yes, but the merit of renunciate is unlimited. Then that's why we cannot compare. Even the merit of keeping strictly the precepts, even the merit of those devas in the heaven who has 5 magical power, even the ultimate merit in the Brahman level, the third level is spiritual level. If you compare it with the merit of becoming a monk and nun in the Buddha's teaching, then it's not comparable. I mean, the monks and nuns' merit under Buddha's guidance is surpassing others. Also, furthermore, that the renunciate will finally also find nirvana, I mean the ultimate enlightenment, ultimate level of spiritual consciousness in Buddhism. Therefore, this kind of merit of renunciation is out of discussion. It's beyond imagination. Yeah. Suppose somebody build a very, very high tower, and using seven kind of precious stones to build it. Precious stone or gold or diamond and stuff like that to build it. Even if that tower is as high all the way from here, I don't know, Dao Lợi is maybe astral level, maybe second level, one of the second levels heaven, even if that tower is as high as from here on earth all the way to the second levels, one of the heavens, with the 7 precious substance, stones and all that, even then, that merit, to build that kind of tower to offer to the Buddha or, to God, whatever, even then that merit is not comparable to the person who renounce this life and become monks and nun. Yeah. Why is it? Because these 7 jewels one day could be stolen by somebody or broken with time or disaster. But the merit of the nuns and monks will not be destroyed. Yeah. If you want to seek, a wholesome teaching, Dharma, apart from Buddha Dharma, there's nothing better when the Buddha was alive. Okay? Yeah. He teach also a Kuan method. Yeah, I discovered that later on. After I practiced Kuan method again, I discovered in many of the sutra he mentioned that. The sound, yeah, he mentioned that. Just like 100 people who had lost their sight and then suddenly have found a medicine, that will make them their eyesight restore again. Or someone else, has been robbed and not robbed anything, but robbed their sight organs, and then suddenly some hero person came and saved them. These 2 people, 2 heroes, the medical doctor that cured 100 people's eyesight, and the hero who saved the 100 people from being robbed of their eyesight. These 2 people merits are very, very, very great. But even then, it's not as great as the person who became monks or nun. The quality of renunciation is so high, so noble. Even though the 2 persons saved the 100 people's eyesight, they will enjoy maybe a lifetime merit and a lot of reward, physically. But then afterward, no more. It has a limit. Letting someone, permitting someone to go to become monks and nuns, letting probably because you are the husband or you are wife or you are a parent. Many parents don't like to let his children become, monks or nuns. They like them to stay home, married, have children, continue the tradition of the family, and continue the name. That's important. So that's why the Buddha say, letting anyone to become a renunciate, or you yourself become a renunciate, after you have attained Bodhi fruit, then you can use this the truth that you have gained, and then go around teaching other beings and liberate them. This kind of merit will never wane with time, never be, never run out, because the wisdom never runs out. The wisdom is never destroyed, never damaged, never less. Yeah. So if you give someone this kind of true teaching, so they regain wisdom, then it's the best, it's limitless. Yeah. But the Buddha say you attain Buddha first, nah? Mind that, okay? Yeah, don't just put on a robe and then thinking, okay, con tàu liền, like limitless merit. No. We have to know, okay? We have to know our position, our attainment, our capability, okay? People who has the merit of heaven or earth, mostly they just be so indulgent in all this kind of pleasure and heaven as well as on the planet here. But they don't have wisdom. Their wisdom eye is not open, so they cannot see things really clearly. Remember, even Brahman king came down and begged the Buddha? Yeah? Or some of the heaven being came down and begged the Buddha to teach them? Yeah? Because the Buddha has the power to open the source of your wisdom. You have it. But if you're too busy enjoying pleasure of life or in heaven, then you will forget that. And you don't know you have that. That is a problem. Okay, so these people who enjoy too much, you have too much merit to enjoy in heaven or on earth, they have too much pleasure, yeah? Just the merit of heaven and earth only, so they don't open their wisdom, they don't see things clearly, they cannot observe things around them very well, they don't know this is all illusion. This even worse is like a pit full of burning coal underneath. And then it will burn you with all this greed and, desire and ignorance. All this kind of heaven and earth pleasure is like the traps that lead you to sorrow, sorrowful rebirth. Maybe even in the form of ferocious animals or hell, or recycling birth and death and birth forever. The renunciation way of life destroy all the Maya's, the Maya clans, yeah? The Maya's, what is again? What when people have a group of people following with them? Entourage, yes. My God, I told you, lucky I come back or I will never speak English anymore. It's running dry. Okay, because this kind of lifestyle, the way of life, would help support and spread out the truth teaching of the Buddha and nourish the moral way of life, helping people to realize what good is. And then you earn more and more merit all the time by doing that. And then finally you will become Buddha. The Buddha said, the merit of becoming renunciate is as high as Himalaya, the Everest. Yeah, as deep as the ocean, and as infinite as the firmament, the sky. Anyone, this is important. Anyone who obstructs someone else, stop him or her to become a monk or a nun, this person committed a great sin and will go to hell. To very dark and scary hell. And then they will not have eyes there to see even. It's not only dark, they have no eyes to see. They lost their eyes. You can compare this sin to as if all the rivers on the planet, big river, small river, the streams, and little brooks, every of them will run into the ocean. The sin of this person is as thirst, so great. The sin of this person will be piling up on him all the time, as high as the Mount Everest. Probably in this lifetime he will have encountered great disaster, like fire burning him and all that. And then after he die, he go into the hell, and that will burn him forever. Yeah, so similar like that. The Buddha keep comparing, like as if this person has a poison compared to some medicine, vitamin, for example. Yes. So let someone become a nun or monk, or yourself become a renunciate. The merit is as great as the sky above, as deep and wide as the ocean underneath. The renunciate person use Buddha's teaching, sutra, as water to cleanse all his, piling up karma, residues of karma from life after life. And then, from then, he will cut off all this rebirth, death, suffering, sickness, etc., etc. Yeah. And from then on, he used that as a seed, yes, to grow nirvana, Bodhi tree. Yeah. This person, the renunciates, use a precepts, moral precepts, as if his eyes, to light his way on his spiritual practice, so that he can see the goodness or the immoral standard of all humans, so that he will avoid accordingly, and he will always walk on the straight way of the real Buddha Dharma until the nirvana. So let someone become a nun or monk, or yourself become a renunciate. The merit is as great as the sky above, as deep and wide as the ocean underneath. The renunciate person use Buddha's teaching, sutra, as water to cleanse all his, piling up karma, residues of karma from life after life. And then, from then, he will cut off all this rebirth, death, suffering, sickness, etc., etc. Yeah. And from then on, he used that as a seed, yes, to grow nirvana, Bodhi tree. Yeah. This person, the renunciates, use precepts, moral precepts, as if his eyes, to light his way on his spiritual practice, so that he can see the goodness or the immoral standard of all humans, so that he will avoid accordingly, and he will always walk on the straight way of the real Buddha Dharma until the nirvana. Because of all this benefit, you should let someone become, you should allow someone to become monks or nun, or you yourself should become one. At that time, in that, in the city, there is a noble, rich person. His name is Tilai. The Chinese name is kind of a married monk, meritorious monk, not married monk, meritorious monk. He is already 100 years old. Yeah. After he heard somebody retold this story to him, what the Buddha said about the merit of becoming a monk, yeah. One page too much? Yeah, I thought, how come it doesn't match? Just like when you do the cooking, you one page too few, one page too much, and then you cook something else. And then he thought to himself, too much salt, or too much chocolate, yeah. So he thought to himself this, I'm now too old already. I wonder if, if I could become a monk, but such a merit, to be a renunciate under Buddha. If I don't do it, then when will I? When can? It's so pity if I don't do it now. I'm too old already, so, what the heck, just go, like that. It would be too pity, waste my life. What life? Whatever life he still has. Wow, what a brave guy, huh? I already think I don't have any much life left anymore. And he already 100 years old. He still think it's a waste of my life. I have to do it now. So cool. Yeah. There are such things like that. In Sikhism, remember I told you the story, a servant of the master, I don't remember, it was the second master or third master, huh? He served the master, and then the master pass on the spiritual mantle to him, and he became the next master. Even his sons and all that were very jealous to him. He's 70 years old something already and became a master after some longer time. No, that means at that time he probably 90 or 800 already, yeah? Yeah, but he's very humble and very enlightened. What's his name? Ramdas? Amadas?
Sri Guru Amadas.
How you know anything?
Because I see the DVD, Master.
Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, very good. Thank you. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. And then even his son, the son of the last master was so jealous of him. He say, you imitate my father, but you're nothing. You are such a servant. And you even grow a beard so long. What for you did that? Like my father, you think, huh? He said, no, I grow the beard so long, so that I can wipe your feet. I can clean your shoes with it. Yeah, such a master. No wonder he became a master. Huh? If it were me, I'd say, get out of my sangha. You arrogant ignoramus. Okay. So after he thought like that, he called his wife. Do you have a wife? He called his wife and children came. Come. And he said, you wife and children, stay at home, continue taking care of the house and making money. Yeah. I want to become a monk. Yeah, I want to renounce this life and become a monk. Are you all okay with that? After 100 years already, who not okay? The wife cannot do much with him anyway anymore. Yeah, and the children, if he stay home, just have to serve him, So I guess they say, okay, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. Oh, I'm right. Look at this. As if I have, clairvoyance. Look at this. Here say, this old man, his wife and his children hate him. Detested him, they said here. Ghét bỏ, very neglecting, detested him. Because he only eat. 100 years old, meaning he only live off them. Yeah. Well, he's not capable of doing anything. Would you be capable if you're 100 years old? Probably the wife is younger, and children just grow up now, making money. So he stay home. As I told you, just doing nothing. So they're happy to let him go, I guess. Oh, immediately they are very happy. It's not only he doesn't do anything much, but he's like moody, kind of short-tempered. That they said so in here. I'm not saying anything, huh? If I be 100 years old, you watch it. Okay, don't go too near. Don't ask me to go retreat. Maybe I like him, cranky. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, cranky. So after they heard him saying that, they're so happy. Oh, clapping hands, say, yeah. Good idea. Go now. Yeah. We wish that you go immediately. The earlier you go, the better. It's better for all of us. Oh, go. So, okay, he's on the road, huh? He keep asking where the Buddha and where the Sangha is. And then when he arrived at the Buddha's residence, unluckily the Buddha wasn't there that day. So then he went inside and asked some of the monks, the monks already there. It's a great reverence. Can you tell me where the Buddha, the room, where is his resting place? And they say that the honor one is not home today. He went different places to save beings. Okay. And can you tell me the, how you say, the highest disciples of the Buddha then? Where is he? So everybody point to Sariputta. Number one wisdom. Anand is number one computer. Recorder. Yes. And the other are number one this, number one that. There's so many Buddhas, I got confused. Lucky there's some here I have written, otherwise, how can I know all of these bodhisattvas? What's your name again? Okay, anyway, yeah. That is the privilege of being old. You keep forgetting all the nonsense, unnecessary things. And you only remember something better, yeah? Okay. So if somebody complains, I'm getting old and senile, I can't remember anything, don't be. What is here to remember? Huh? Look at all this face. You want to remember all this face and name? No? Yes, of course. I'm just joking, yeah? You have loving face. And your names I would like to remember. It's just I'm getting older, yeah? I don't want to know names too much, yeah? Just look at soul. Soul number one, soul number two. Easier, yeah? So blonde, so black, so chocolate, so snowflake, so cafe, coffee, so gray, so lush hair, yeah, so India, yeah, so Costa Rica, yeah, so France, French. Okay, so he keep asking another one. He went to Sariputta. He's not going to Sariputta. He's hopping. 100 years old, I forgot. He's not going. He probably. With the cane, just like me. There was a good example that I do that. Yeah, okay. More vivid, huh? And now I forget that I'm all going 100 soon, so I keep reading. I forgot that my eyes knit. I normally don't like it, so I keep, that's why my eyebrow keep knitting in the front, because I try to strain it. I forgot to wear. I hate wearing anything. Okay, and then when he went in front of Sariputta, the hopping, right? And then he went in front of Sariputta. He threw the cane away, on the floor, and then he bowed down to him. Yeah. And say, many prostration to you, great reverend. I am very, very sincere to come here to be a renunciate, to be a monk, in order to study Buddha's teaching. Please open your great compassionate, merciful heart and accept me. I will be forever grateful. Yeah. If the Buddha don't accept him, Sariputta accept is the same, And also he will be in the assembly of the Buddha, of the monks. Yeah. Sariputta, what did he say? Guess. What did he think? Guess. Except for the nuns who tell me. One candy. Tell me. Welcome. Yes. And? Too old. And? Welcome too old. Who is too old? You look young. Why you? Good. Imagine Shariputra. He just took a look at him, and he thought to himself, this person is so old and weak, feeble, for the learning, for the meditation, and for the helping with the Sangha, cleaning, whatever, yeah? These kind of three things, he couldn't do any one of them. Any one of the three things. If he come here and become a monk, is also useless. Imagine number one, wisdom. Okay, fine. So then after he thought first, he said, you so old and feeble already, you cannot become monk. And then saw this man hopping with a can, go to Mahakashipa. Yeah, and then he asked, and then Mahakashipa say the same stuff. And then he go to Ubali, same thing. And then he went to Analoda, same stuff. And then at the end he went to the 500 Arahant. These 500 Arahant asked him, did you go to ask the high monk, the highest monk, or any higher monk yet? He said, I did. I found the Buddha, I cannot find him. And then he went through so and so and so. Yeah, Sariputta, and then he said, tell me I'm too old. And then the five Arahants said, Sariputta is the number one, wisdom number one. Yeah, yeah. The first wisdom, the number one. He even wouldn't want to accept you. So we also don't dare. Yeah. Yeah. If the best of the medical doctor already refuse a patient, you just like that. We are just nothing compared to Sariputra, so we also don't want to accept you. Cha cha cha. Maybe the book say, not me. Up to now it's all book. Okay, not I. Maybe this old person, his death, energy already appear or something. Therefore, Sariputta doesn't want to save him or help him, and then all the bhikkhu, great monk, also refuse him. Imagine Sariputta. He just took a look at him, and he thought to himself, this person is so old and weak, feeble, for the learning, for the meditation, and for the helping with the Sangha, cleaning, whatever, yeah? These kind of three things, he couldn't do any one of them. Any one of the three things. If he come here and become a monk, is also useless. Imagine number one, wisdom. Okay, fine. So then after he thought first, he said, you so old and feeble already, you cannot become monk. And then saw this man hopping with a can, go to Mahakashipa. Yeah, and then he asked, and then Mahakashipa say the same stuff. And then he go to Ubali, same thing. And then he went to Analoda, same stuff. And then at the end he went to the 500 Arahant. These 500 Arahant asked him, did you go to ask the high monk, the highest monk, or any higher monk yet? He say, I did. I found the Buddha, I cannot find him. And then I went through so and so and so. Yeah, Sariputta, and then he said, tell me I'm too old. And then the five arahants said, Sariputta is the number one, wisdom number one. Yeah, yeah. The first wisdom, the number one. He even wouldn't want to accept you. So we also don't dare. Yeah. Yeah. If the best of the medical doctor already refuse a patient, we you just like that. We are just nothing compared to Sariputta, so we also don't want to accept you. Cha cha cha. Maybe the book say, not me. Up to now, it's all book. Okay, not I. Maybe this old person, his death, energy already appear or something. Therefore, Sariputta doesn't want to save him or help him, and then all the bhikkhu, great monk, also refuse him. And then the Mr. Tilabide, he wanted to become monk, not successful. He came back out. He went out of the gate of the bamboo garden and sat there and cried. And he talked murmuring to himself first. Since I was born as human up to now, I have not done anything wrong. I have not committed any sin. How come only me are not allowed to be monk? The other monk, Ubali, is a very low class person, also can become a monk. And Nide is, the lowest possible class, the scavenger, the one who took all the humans' waste, and throw out to earn a living, to go out. Yeah. What is that in Sanskrit? Sutra. Is that right? No. Yeah? Huh? Chandala, untouchable. Nobody would like to touch this person because they think they will lose their caste, if they touch him. Okay, Chandala, yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Okay, so that's the lowest class in India for caste. Yeah? Chandala, yes, correct. Almost like a garbage collector, but they collect only humans' waste, because in the old time they don't have a toilet. So the rich people, they do it in bucket, and then somebody will come and collect them, to earn money for that. So he was comparing himself to these two lowest class in India, who the Buddha has accepted into the Sangha. And then he said, there's another one, I don't know how the Sanskrit name again. Umkwak Mala, he's the one who killed 99%, not killed, but take the finger from 99% already, and the Buddha, he wanted to take another one. And Buddha still accept him. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And then he say, Dataki is a very bad rebels, And then also he can become a monk. How come? What sin have I done that I have been refused thirst? So he was talking to himself like that, and then suddenly the Buddha was right in front of him. And then he saw the Buddha's light, spreading all over the planet. And the Buddha's body is so distinguished, so majestic. He thought it's like, King of Heaven coming down. Yeah. So the Buddha asked him, Tilabide, why are you crying? So he was so happy. He prostrated and kissed the Buddha's feet. And then said to him, Praise be the honored one. There are many people, the one who kills, the one who rebels, the one who lie, the one who slander, the one who low class. All of them you have accepted, become your monk. How come since I was born until now, I have already 100 years, I have never done any great wrong? How come all the Pichu, all the monks, great monks, do not accept me and don't let me become monk? Please, praise be honor one. At home, my wife and children hate me, and I came here to take refuge in the merciful Buddha's light, and then you were not home. And then all the Bhikkhu think that I'm too old, so they don't accept me. Now if I go back home, I think it will be hell. The wife and the children. So maybe I just want to die here. Kill himself here. He shouldn't bother 100 years. Just wait a little while. Then he just go naturally, No need to kill himself. Make an effort. Huh? Okay. So the Buddha say, who is the one who told you that this one old cannot become a monk or on that and that? Yeah? So, of course, he told the Buddha, hey, the Most High Reverend Sariputta. Oh, man. Then it is a problem. So the Buddha comforted him, saying, Thôi, no, don't worry. Don't be sad anymore. I will let you be a monk. Because Sariputta is not the one who has done any sacrifice in 3 great Kalpa era. Understand? Great, many. You remember he has been doing many great sacrifice in all many 3, 4, 5 years. Yeah, that is the billion of years on our planet. Therefore, and also have not practiced wisdom or moral or discipline in 3 great era, meaning Buddha has done that. Yeah, and he also in the past life has not diligently done things that is difficult to do. Or as if, such as, chop the head, yeah. I mean, sacrifice, even chop the head, take the eyes out, give to others, yeah. And then cut his nose, his arms, his legs, anything, yeah. And then, offer his own blood or peel in the skin and split in the bone to make a pen to write the truth and all that. He was also not the one who threw his body to offer to the hunger tiger to eat. Yeah. He was not the one who jumped into the burning fire, the burning hole of fire. And he was not the one who let the 1,000 nails nail on his body. Yeah. He was not the one who bought 1,000 hole on his body to make light, 1,000 lamps to offer for the truth. Yes. He wasn't the one who even offered his own country, his own thorn, golden thorn, his wife, his children, his servants, his great elephant, his, magical horse, and his jewelry, his other valuable things, yeah? And he was not the one, meaning Sariputta has not done all this, has never done any of this, yeah. Just rely on the Buddha's grace and mercy and become Arahant, number 1 wisdom. Yeah. he's not the one also. Many of thousands of eons has been offering to 88,000 Buddhas in the past lifetime. Yes. So, and that's what the first aeon, the first kalpa. The second kalpa in the middle, he also make offer to 9,009,000 Buddha another time. And in the last kalpa, mean the last era, epoch or aeon, also offering another 10,000 million Buddha. Yeah, and then he wasn't the one who became a monk and keep all the precepts perfectly. And then so with this liberation teaching, the Sariputra cannot say, compared to all this, and in the name of the truth, the Dharma teaching, the Sariputra cannot say this person can become monk, that person cannot. Meaning Sariputra has not enough worth, enough merit to judge anyone like that. Yeah. So maybe monk yourself, okay? You can become a monk if you want, but not because you're going to stick around me, okay? Yeah, that I don't need. I was the one that is spreading this liberating Dharma. Yeah, I wear the garment of patience, endurance. I sit on diamond days under the Bodhi tree. I defeated the Maya. I became the ultimate king of Dharma. No one can compare to me. You just come with me, I will make you a monk. Meaning don't listen to Sariputra and all that, and don't kill yourself. Yeah, the Buddha want to save his life. Yeah, okay. So of course the old man feeling happy, all the sorrow and trouble gone. And then he followed Buddha back to the ashram. At the ashram, the Buddha called Sariputra, come here. You come here. Something like that. You think he would do that? No, he didn't bother. He called Maudagala Mukenglinga. Oh my God. Huh? Moggallanda, something like that. The number one magician, yeah? He's number one magical person. Compared to Sariputta, number one wisdom, and Anand, number one record player. Yeah. Memory, yeah. Okay, so he called Mukhenlin to come and tell him that he has to teach this man, make him a monk, and then train him into monkhood. Because the Buddha, he has a wisdom eye, of course. What do you think, huh? So he can see who has affinity with him, or who has affinity with someone else. Yeah, then that person is better to teach him. You see what I mean? So maybe Sariputta has not affinity with this old man, but Galanda, whatever that is, the number one magician, has affinity with him. Yeah. So therefore, the Buddha did not blame Sariputta or anyone else. Okay? Yeah. You know, the number one magician obeyed the Buddha, took the duty to teach this person. Yeah. But he also thought to himself, this man, so old. Yeah. How can he learn the sutra? How can he meditate? Yeah. And if he helped the Sangha, he also cannot do anything much, he's too old. Yeah. One of the three things he couldn't do even one. But the Buddha has already ordered me to do it. I don't dare to disobey him. Okay. So after a few days, he shaved his head, yeah, and then give him the clothes to become a monk. Yeah. But he doesn't know that because this old man has so many Buddha seeds in the former lives, yeah. Therefore, he also has been doing a lot of meritorious action in the former life too, and he has learned much of the Buddhist, the truth Dharma. Therefore, in this lifetime, even though he became a monk too late, so late, but he learned very fast. It's probably repeated, so he knew it very fast. But because he's too old, so he doesn't have enough, his body probably doesn't do enough of this, the politeness, kneel on the floor and, if he knew what he do with the cane, you see what I mean? So probably it's difficult to this courtesy, prostration and too much of this, I don't know what, bureaucracy stuff, ashram bureaucracy, yeah. So mostly if the elder monk, you have to prostrate, and praise be the great reverence and that reverend and blah, 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 you know what I mean? Yeah, so even though these great monks under Buddha, they already attained arhats and wisdom, but they still have some ego left. Do you understand me? That is the problem. The ego is the one who make you judge wrongly and thinking different than you should. Yeah. So the younger generation, the younger monks, saw that he doesn't know the etiquette, Yeah, etiquette, right? The rules and stuff. Like prostrate, not flat enough, because of the knees. Or maybe the cane is not softer enough. So something like that, or talking not not in an elegant way to the higher priest, yeah? And not say, praise be you, and I prostrate in front of you, and you are the greatest monk on earth, thing like that, yeah? Mm. So these younger monks feel that he doesn't know the etiquette of the ashram. And then sometimes they feel that he's too rough, not very polite and all that. And then sometimes they scolded him, They scolded him sometime and tell him this and that, trying to make him understand. And then he doesn't listen. Yeah. He's elder, and then he learn fast. He know many things. So he doesn't respect the order of the younger monks also. So they also look down upon him, huh? So these younger monks feel that he doesn't know the etiquette of the ashram. And then sometimes they feel that he's too rough, not very polite and all that. And then sometimes they scolded him, They scolded him sometime and tell him this and that, trying to make him understand. And then he doesn't listen. Yeah. He's elder, and then he learn fast. He know many things. So he doesn't respect the order of the younger monks also. So they also look down upon him, huh? After seeing that their attitude like that to him, he was thinking to himself, at home, my wife and kids, hate me. Now I have become a monk. I was thinking I could have a refuge and have a peaceful life so that I don't have to be near those, the worldly people who are troublemaking and not peaceful. And then I cannot believe that here, even the younger monks, so condescending, looking down upon me like this. I don't know what have I done wrong. And now I have more trouble here. Maybe better I go kill myself again. I told him he should wait. It's all already. What a hurry, no? I mean, sooner or later, right? Right? It's rather sooner than later. 100 years already. But he think if he kill himself, then all the trouble will be gone. At home, he couldn't get on well with family. Here, he don't get on well with the monks. So what to do? So he went into a forest next to a river. That river is very deep and strong current. He take out his monk robe, put it on the tree, and then he kneel down. He kneel down and talking to the kasa, the rope, the monk's rope. Meaning talking to the Buddha, when I say, I'm going to die here, but I won't leave the Buddha. I'm not leaving you. Yeah. I won't leave the Dhamma, I don't leave the Sangha. This clothes here, I leave it here to make offering to all the bhikkhu who has kept the discipline perfectly and who practice very diligently meditation. After I leave this body, I vow to be born into a rich family, happy ending and all that, and then also peacefully, and they will not obstruct me doing good things. Yeah. Let me meet the three jewels again, and then I become a monk again, and from a good starting, I will be better. Yeah. That's what he thought, nah? And then he will be liberated. After thinking that, he jumped into the river. But his teacher, the Mauhada Galana, number one magician, he was in the other side, not right there. He was in the bamboo grove. He used his heavenly eye, and he saw that. He saw his old disciple. He was just checking, just like you were using secret camera checking, what is his old disciple doing. Oh, he saw him jumping. Yeah. And then he used his magical power, fish him up. Yeah. He fished him up first, and then he flew over there and asked him, what are you doing? So he looked up and he saw his teacher. He was so ashamed, so ashamed. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to say. And he was thinking to himself, but I should never lie to my teacher. Yeah. And then life after life, my tongue will be cut off. Yeah. But my teacher already knows. Yeah, even if I tell lie, he would know too. So it's better I tell the truth. Because in this life, in this world, anyone who has some wisdom and their heart is pure and they always tell the truth and they're honest, even all the heavenly kings have to respect that person. But if you have wisdom but you're not honest, yeah, and straight, then it's bad, yeah. It's better to be just a normal person but being honest and good than to be a monk, teacher of others, the lay people, but being dishonest and untruthful. It's better, even though if I'm not able to save someone else, at least I can save myself. I cannot tell lie. Yeah. He's lecturing to himself a lot, but I just make it short, Like why you shouldn't do this, why you shouldn't lie, and that. All kind of thing. Okay. So he explained to his teacher, So I'm sorry. I don't feel like staying in this mundane world anymore. Yeah. I want to become a monk to have peace in my heart. But on the contrary, I don't have peace. It just has more vexation. So I would like to die here, kill myself. Please forgive me, dear teacher. So that, number one magician, his name is too long, I can't remember. Can you repeat his name? The Indian? No, don't know. You're Hindu, right? You can only know Vishnu and Brahma and Krishna. Okay, never mind. So his teacher, the number one magician, thought, this old man, if I don't use a frightening method to treat him, then he will not have success, in his monkhood. And then after he thinking that, he said, okay, you hold on to my dress. I'm going to take you up into the sky. During the flight, fasten your seatbelt and don't think of don't think of anything bad. I have to always think of, yeah, good thinking, positive thinking only. Yeah. So okay, he hold on to the dress of his teacher, number one magician, and then he took him up into the sky. Just almost like a blink of an eye. Both of them already at the ocean side. So and then he came down with his student. Both of them walking on the beach. And then they saw a girl, a woman just die. But her body is already, being decomposed somehow. And so many flies and ants are running around her dead body. But there was one, a maggot. That worm or that maggot just run in through the nose and come out through the mouth and run back in the nose and go back to the mouth again. And then run into the socket of the eyes and come out of the eyes and then go in through the ears and come back out. And then that's very frightening, very ugly and yucky. Yeah. And the teacher, number one magician, stood there, meditate for a while, and then he kept walking. The old monk running after and asked him, what is the reason why the girl die here? And there is a maggot keep running all over her organs like that. The teacher said, I tell you later. Just to want to raise his interest more, It's too old, a little stubborn, you understand? I'm not saying old people are bad, it's just, in this case, probably has been too defensive, You have to look at the background, you see? He cannot be such a peaceful and, I would say, simple person. He lived with that kind of wife and those kind of children. Understand? He has been defensive, closed in all his life. Therefore, even become a monk, not immediately erase all this habit, personality. It's a lifetime, 100 years old, huh? Have you seen any easy to live with 100 years old? You haven't seen many. There's not many, that's why. Mostly die before, before 100 years old. All right, so then both of them keep walking, the teacher and the student keep walking. After a few kilometers, or a few pace or something, I saw another one. No, a girl, but alive. She's carrying a picture. She carried it on her head, very big one. And then she put water into that pitcher. But then the water inside keep boiling. And she jumped into it. Jumped into that boiling pitcher water. And then there's no more, no more flesh left, it's only bone. And then because, maybe a big one. And the girl is big, small. Not all girls are puffy like you. Chubby. Yeah, I wonder also. Must be a big one. I know, this is a story, magic story. So she jumped into it, and then until all her body, flesh, everything, decompose in it. Mm. And then because the water boils so strongly, her flesh even comes out there. And then the wind will blow. The wind just suddenly blow to the pieces of her flesh everywhere. And then suddenly all the flesh come back together. And she regained her form again. And then she tear her own flesh and then eat it. As if it's a very good food. He want to scare this old man, scare all the hell out of him so that he can be clean and receive something better. He's too full inside. Too old people, too old many years and collected so many garbage, so he has to burn it all out by this. Mm. And then the old disciple, Master, what kind of sin did she committed that she has to do this? And they say, just wait, I tell you later. And then keep walking, and the student follow him. Yeah. After a while, they saw a very, very big trunk of tree, so many worms, cover it all over the tree. Even all the leaves also, everywhere, every inches has worms on it. And also he hear they crying from the tree. Yeah, but the crying is very heartbreaking. It's as if from the hell, So he was so scared. The old monk was so scared. Asked, Master, who is crying so terrifyingly like that, and why? Don't worry, wait, I'll tell you later. So keep walking again. Probably he brought him to hell, some kind of lighter hell. Hmm? And then they keep walking for a while, and then they saw a big mountain. There are many swords and knives, very sharp on that mountain. And then there's one person from the tip of the mountain keep falling down to the bottom of the foot of the mountain, and then do it again and again and again. All his body is punctured by all these knives and swords and bleeding all over. Yeah, but never see any sword or any knives kaput or fell down or slanted or nothing. Just they stay still. And then even if one of the knives is like top side, he come and make it straight again, and then he came to the mountain and run it down again, falling down again like that, non-stop. He's so scared, the old student so scared. Oh, Master, why is this person suffer so much? Why does he keep doing that? Later. When the time comes, I tell you. I'm sorry if it's okay still? Translation is a nuisance, isn't it? If I read it, it would be better, it's so smooth, Qua quả nơi này thấy một con trai to lớn trong quanh mình. You all understand, it's Vietnamese, very easy, yeah. I understood everything, and even when I was a child, I already understood. Why couldn't you? And then, okay, after they walked a little bit further, they saw a big boy, very musculous, yeah. But all over his body are heads of different animals, yeah. And many of the gods or the Asura having a lot of arrow and bow, they keep shooting at these animals. Yeah. Animal on the body of the boys, animal heads, That means it's his own body also, yeah. And then his body, because they use poison arrows and flaming arrows also. So his body was burning, flaming, and it's very, very painful. And he was screaming, yelling, crying. He's scared also, scared again, and said, Master, what have he done? You know, what has this person done? He said, later, I tell you later. You want to make him scare more and more to, you know, to put down all his stubbornness and all this collected prejudice, you know, and this habit and all this stuff. Okay. I think if Sariputra teach him just intellectually, probably he never succeed. So only this master can teach him by using magical power to bring him to hell. And then they will go in further, saw another big mountain. This mountain is only is a composite of bones, no stone, no earth, nothing, and it's so tall, so tall, so tall. You know, hundreds, thousands of meters tall. Even cover the sun, the sunshine. And then that area of the sea was very, very dark, you know. But the teacher walked up to the mountain, you know, kind of relaxingly, so he followed him, yeah. And then the old monk was thinking to himself, okay, this time if I ask him, he looked very relaxing. If I ask him about all the what happened before, he probably would tell me. So then he said, okay, listen here. I will tell you all the reason behind all this, you know, the scene that you've seen before. Okay, the first girl who died on the beach, she was the wife of Takbak. He is a Save. He is a Save citizen. She was very beautiful. So her husband loved her dearly. Yes, but Takbak went out to do business, and because he was too much in love with his wife, so he took his wife together with him on the trip. And there was another 500 people, 500 merchants together out into the sea. In the old time, they went out the sea in the deep area to find the jewel, you know, precious stone, pearls, and that stuff. Yeah, or some wood that is floating on the water. You know, precious wood. You know, like thick and sandalwood and all that. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So over there, she was always making herself beautiful. And always behaving, you know, very kind of very grandiosely. She feel very proud, very, not just proud, but arrogant about her beauty, and very attached to her own beauty as well. And then the old monk was thinking to himself, okay, this time if I ask him, he looked very relaxing. If I ask him about all the what happened before, he probably would tell me. So then he said, okay, listen here. I will tell you all the reason behind all the scene that you've seen before. Okay, the first girl who died on the beach, she was the wife of Takbak. He is a Save citizen. She was very beautiful. So her husband loved her dearly. Yes, but Takbak went out to do business, and because he was too much in love with his wife, so he took his wife together with him on the trip. And there was another 500 people, 500 merchants together out into the sea. In the old time, they went out the sea in the deep area to find the jewel, you know, precious stone, pearls, and that stuff. Yeah. Or some wood that is floating on the water. Precious wood. Like thick and sandalwood and all that. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So over there, she was always making herself beautiful. Mm. And always behaving, very kind of very grandiosely. And she feel very proud, very, not just proud, but arrogant about her beauty, and very attached to her own beauty as well. In the middle of the sea, there was suddenly appear a turtle, big one, and somehow he punctured the ship. So then everybody died. So all the yaksua and the vampire make big wind blow all the dead body onto the beach, because the sea doesn't accept dead body. You see, so sometimes when the typhoon and all that on the ocean, on the sea, that is because some of the devils and the ghosts and the ghostling, they make the wind to do something. And maybe they push all the dead body onto the beach or something like that, or to clean the sea surface. So all of these people, it depends on their desire when they die, when what they thought when they die. So we're born into different area. Yeah. But this girl, because she loved herself, her beauty so much, she feels sorry to have left her body, so she reborn as this maggot. Yeah. Therefore, keep coming, running all over to see her own face. And cannot be liberated. If somebody asks, okay, if depends on your own desire, yeah, your own attachment, then you are born into a place like that, or a position or being like that to satisfy your desire, then how can anybody be born in hell? Because nobody would be attached to hell. Nobody would love hell. How come someone would be born in hell? Logical, huh? Logical. And then they would say that when these people are alive, if you steal the money or the possession of the three jewels, like the Buddha, the Sangha, or steal things from your parents, or you kill others, and this kind of sin is very, very big. You have to be born, you have to be going down to the hell, in the forever, this kind of fire burning you. Yeah. But that person before he die, he will contract a kind of cold sickness, like you feel very, very cold. Yeah, very, very cold, maybe flu or something like that before he die. So he feel very, very cold all the time. And when he was having sickness, thirst, with the coldness, so cold like that, then he always think of heat. Yeah, he always prefer to be, in a heated area or the fire or something like that. When he think like that, then he been drawn to the fire hell. Wow, what a mechanism. Incredible. If you catch a flu or cold something, don't think of fire, okay? Think of ice. Then you will be born in the hell of ice at least. Oh, sorry, don't think of anything. Just think of Buddha. Think of the Master, think of heaven, okay? Decide the 5 great King of heaven, okay? Then you'll be born there. The time of death is very important. Whatever you think at that time, you will attract suitable position or places to be born in. That's why when you're alive, you must practice dying. Okay? Practice. So when you meditate, you should leave everything behind. Leave your body, leave your friend, leave everything. Not think of anything, just think of greatness of the gods that I told you. Okay? And at least you'll be born into at least one of these regions. And then the master continue to help you. If you think of anything else, then God helps you. So it's a very clever mechanism, huh? Incredible. Make you sick, cold, freezing like that. Then you have to think of fire, of heat. Then you will attract yourself to that, to the heated hell, fire, hellfire. So don't be so scared. I mean, even if you committed anything wrong, after initiation, you already knew what's right, what's wrong. Okay? And the master tried to help you regulate the karma already. Just don't do it again. Then when you die, you will not think of that. You will not be made to draw yourself, to put yourself in the position that you have to think of suffering. Okay? If anyone steal the lamp from the, that people make to offering to the Buddha, to worship the Buddha, they put lamp. In the old time, it's very dark, no electricity. So people come to see the Buddha, there've been light, there've been candles or lamp, so that at night the Sangha, the Buddha can use to light the streets, they can walk. Or they bring things that's useful, yes. They bring clothes and all that to make offering to the Buddha and the Sangha. Because the Buddha and Sangha, they don't have money, they don't earn money, they just teach people and rely on others, to survive, to do the teaching, They could do things, they just a monk, they just want to save all their time for the teaching of others, and meditate, or learning with the Buddha, So when the lay people come, they bring all kind of things, maybe bring bowl, baking bowl, some clothes, or the lamp, or the medicine, something that is necessary, yes. And also they might bring some like sandalwood, incense, frankincense, all that. Because that to ward off the mosquitoes and insects. You see, that's why you see the Buddha have incense. And then when after the Buddha died, they light the incense in front of the Buddha statue. I wonder if the mosquito can bite the stone statue or not. Have you seen the mosquito bite the stone Buddha? No, I guess no. But it's a good tradition. And it helps the incense merchant, make money. So it's okay. It's no harm. No harm. Okay. So if even some people just steal something like a lamp, or some wood, for warming, for lighting fire, and any of the torch, yes, or even grass, dry grass, or anything that the Buddha and Sangha need to use sometimes. Or if you go in and demolish the Sangha's room or mess it up, making trouble, or the lecture hall, you damage the lecture hall, or this all kind of now you say all kind of vandalism, okay? And then even to other people, not just the Buddha and Sangha. In the winter time, if by any reason you take off the clothes of someone, make him freeze, or because you have power, even it's already cold, you throw cold water at them and things like that, okay? And make them die of cold or hot or steal in their clothes. All these kind of actions will bring that person to hell. But to the eyes hell, freezing hell. In the beginning, this person will have fever, okay? High fever, and like burning his body, feeling very, very hot. So he also thinking of coldness, eyes and all that, yes. And when he was thinking like that, he died. It just make him to think like that and die. Only that's the purpose of fever at that time is like that. And then of course, after he left the body, the soul left the body, they go to the ice, freezing hell. And the Buddha named many, like Upada, Badoma, Kovada, Fandala, etc., etc. These are the names of this freezing hell. Probably in Sanskrit, I don't remember all this, sorry. In this kind of freezing hells, the criminal felt cold all the time, feel freezing all the time. And his body became shrunken, it's like some dry prune or something like that, yeah? And then his brain is like very very fragile inside, easy to break, everything. And then all his head, the skull and his head become broken in thousand pieces, yeah. And then all his bones in the body broken, it become arrows like. And then he come back again and then suffer the same again and again and again. But he won't die. Of course, at that time he's in his astral body, he won't die. And he feel all the suffering all the same, he cannot hide anywhere. And he cannot stop the process until his sin has been cleansed. If anyone, because of greed, rob other people of their possession, or so that person will die of hunger and thirst, then that person will become a hungry ghost when he dies. The robber, yeah. First, he will contract a kind of gassy disease, that his stomach become very swollen, bloating, and he couldn't eat, he couldn't digest his food. And then the medicine man will bring some good food in and coax him to eat. Oh, this is one good one, this is beautiful, this is sweet, this is easy to digest, etc., etc. You please try to eat, and then your sickness will be cured. And then the sick person became angry, said to the medicine man, I hate all this, I'm frightened of it. Yeah, don't ever let my eyes see this food again. Yeah. At that time, he think like that. He died. And then, of course, he will come, because of his thinking before he died, he became a hungry ghost. There are other people who are so arrogant and stupid, do not believe in the three jewels, meaning the enlightened master, the teaching, and the Sangha, and the assembly, yeah? Or maybe slander the Buddha, yeah? Look down upon the Buddha, and also don't live according to human standard, yeah? Like morally enough, do not be filial, it's not filial to their parents, yeah. Do not help the siblings or other in the clans when they need, and they are very indulgent in sensual pleasure all the time, yeah. He doesn't discriminate. This is the relatives or this is a stranger, have all kind of incest or thing like that, yeah. Also, he doesn't believe that there are cause and retribution. Yeah, he don't believe that. And when he's sick, he lay in there, how you say, clutching his own body together. He cannot stretch himself because because when he was well, he didn't want to hear the correct words. He doesn't want to hear the moral words. And then at that time, the parents and the family members knew that this patient is going to die soon. So she tried to tell him, okay, we are going to recite the sutra for you, okay? Try to take refuge on the Buddha in your heart. And then you look at the picture of the Buddha with respect. And then you try to recite the name of the Buddha, okay? And then, so your sin will become lessened, and then you have more and more merit, all right? Yeah, and all these things that you have now, you're going to die soon. We're going to give it to other people, poor people. Yeah, even though they talk in a gentle voice and try to comfort him and bringing him to the correct view like that, but he doesn't like. Yeah, he was very angry. He say, I vow never to want to hear all this talk again. Yeah, these are nonsense to me, means nothing. Yeah. When I die, there's nothing, no marriage, no sin, nothing. When I die, it's all finished. When he's think like that, he die. Yeah. And because of this, he's a wrong view. When he think before he died, he was born in a lower level of bad animals. Because animal has no chance to learn culture, moral. There's no respecting for parents, elderly, nothing. Yeah, that kind of animals they were born into. Yeah. So it is all because of the thinking of this patient when he was when he died, before he died. But if anyone loved to cultivate moral standards, yeah, and saw the seed of human quality, keep the 5 precepts, and then during his life, he never has any sickness and tear his body and mind apart like that, feeling very agitated like that. And when he died, his heart is very peaceful. His thought is very happy and, normal. He will not become confused and torn like the other upper level, the above mentioned patients. He know that he's dying. So then when the family asks him if he want to hear the Buddha's teaching, yeah, if he want to see the Buddha's picture, if he want to hear any of the Sangha talking, the truth, would you like to be a vegetarian also, a vegan? Yeah. Would you like to make offering to the 3 jewels? Then the patient this time said, yeah. Excellent. I like all this. Do it for me. And then so the family member continued to say, okay, if you listen, if you read the Dharma, the Sutra, and you're looking at the Buddha, then you will enter the Buddha's, the Buddha path, If you offer to print any of the sutra, the teaching, then wherever you go, you will have intelligence and wisdom. I mean, many lives, yes. And you will understand many things, meaning the teaching, yeah? If you make offering to the Sangha, the monks and the nuns, wherever you will be born, you will be rich and happy. Yeah. Whatever you need, you will always have. So after the patient, the dying person heard that, he was very happy, and he vowed that, okay, wherever I will be born in the future, please let me meet the Buddha, the Sangha, and the teaching. So after that person died, he reborn as a human again. If anyone keep the 10 precepts, yeah, a little bit further than the 5, yes. and then use that merit to wish to be born in heaven, be a god, high god in heaven, or if any person keep the precept very, very diligently, correctly, and then always do the charity work, and then he keep all these good precepts, at least the 5 I give you, or the 8 way of purification, yeah. And then when he die, he will feel peaceful. He can lay down like this and look at the Buddha's picture, and he certainly will hear the music of the sphere, the heaven, yeah. And you can see his body, his face is very, very brightened, yeah. And then he will put his hand up like that, and then he will go up to heaven, yeah. If anyone keep the 10 precepts, yeah, a little bit further than the 5, yes, and then use that merit to wish to be born in heaven, be a god, high god in heaven, or if any person keep the precept very, very diligently, correctly, and then always do the charity work, and then he keep all these good precepts, at least the 5 I give you, or the 8 way of purification, yeah. And then when he die, he will feel peaceful. He can lay down like this and look at the Buddha's picture, and he certainly will hear the music of the sphere, the heaven, yeah. And you can see his body, his face is very, very brightened, yeah. And then he will put his hand up like that, and then he will go up to heaven, yeah. Because of Takbak's wife, too attached of her own beauty. So when she dies, she will be reborn as this monkhood and stay right next to her own body. After this monkhood die, her soul will be born in hell and suffer a lot. Okay, so he keep asking, okay, how much longer, my God? Let's have a few more pages. I take a drink, okay? I need a drink. I need a drink, forgive, huh? Just tea, yeah? No beer, no cold, nothing. Not like outside, they say they need a drink, meaning, you know what, right? But you guys are not tired? You okay? No? Sleepy or want to go? No? Because we can do it tomorrow, Yeah. Can what? You want to go? Whoever feel like tired must go, can go, huh? I don't mind. Because I also want to go myself. Oh my God, this Mohadagalagas, he's really insistent, huh? My God, to teach us one student, one disciple, I have to go through so much. Through so much. He just want to teach him by example, by real, visual, digital, digital effect, right? Maybe special effect, yeah. Maybe he just made it all up, yeah. Just to teach him something, so that he frightened and not thinking of anything else, yeah? But continue in his way as a monk. He's so old already. If he doesn't start now, he will never be able to make it. I'm just worried that my translation are so a little choppy for you. I really apologize. Yeah? Doing good? Got a certificate from you? Translating diploma? I could do better if I have more time, Yeah. If I read it first and... All right. And then the old disciple asks again, Master, Master reverence, yeah? Yeah. And the one who eats her own flesh, what what was the reason that she did that? So the teacher, I just say the teacher, okay, the magician, number one magician said that, oh, this woman was in the Save country. She was the daughter of a lay person, meaning the one who believe in the Buddha, but not a monk, not just any other outside, yeah? This lay person vowed to make offering one bhikkhu, one monk, all his life. So whatever he needs, he will offer all his life to that person, for that monk alone. Because this bhikkhu at that time want to make a retreat by himself for 90 days. So he make a little hut for the bhikkhu to stay inside. Every day he make beautiful food and a good drink, clean and pure, to bring it to make offering to the bhikkhu. Every day, when it's a time to have meal, he told his girl servant to bring the food there to the monk. But before the food reached the monk, she eat all that by herself. She ate it all. And then whatever left over or not tasty, she will bring it to the monk. After a while, the lay Buddhists saw that the girl servant becomes so, nice and puffy and, very, very fat. Maybe more than before. Not very fat, but chubby, different than before. The skin become glowing or whatever, different. So he say, hey, did you stole some food from my master? Or how come you become so chubby like that? So, mm, so this is a woman, not the man, who make offering. So I say, no, madam, no. I also believe in merit and punishment. I wouldn't dare do that. How would I dare to do that? Only the master ate first, and whatever left over he gave me, I ate. That's why, yeah. I swear to you, if I ate before the master, then life after life I will eat my own flesh. She swears so that her, the master, the lady of the house believes her. So, okay. You should know, he told to the old monk, you should know. That servant girl who has taken the meal, the food from the bhikkhu, and she deny it and then she swear like that. So that's why she get, the result of her vow. At the moment, it's just a beginning manifestation. It's a beginning of manifestation of her punishment only. After this, she will have to go down to hell and suffer even worse. Understand? It's just a beginning only. Yeah. And the suffering, the pain for her, I cannot all describe to you. Yeah. So I say, and master, the tree, that's so big, but so many worms, eating it, and the crying so pitiful like that. What is the reason? So he said, that was one of the reincarnation, rebirth of a bhikkhu who has the duty to keep all the property of the Sangha, of the monks and nuns there. One of them keep, maybe storekeeper, something like that, yeah? Okay. His name is liberated. But he took these, the things from the Sangha, yeah? And all the fruit, some fruits and the vegetable and the food, he took them and gave it to his own clan, and other lay people. These people who ate that, even though they didn't want it, they didn't know it, they didn't want him to do it, but they were given the food from the Sangha and the things from the Sangha. After they die, they became worms like that and eating, the body of this tree, which was the bichu. Yeah, he became a tree, and all the worms are eating his body. Master, and the one who has been shot at, and crying, and all his body burning like that, what has he done? So the master say, this person, when he was alive, he was a hunter. Yeah, he killed so many animals. So therefore, after he died, he must go down to hell, this kind of hell, and suffer like that, being shot at, just like he has been shooting at the animals when he was alive. Whew. Nobody knew all this, huh? Are you glad you are vegan now? I'm glad that you do. I'm glad that you know it's good for you. Because I can teach forever, but if you don't have enough wisdom to know it and to believe in it, then it's also no use for you. So I'm glad that you know. I'm glad that you're intelligent, knowing what's right, what's wrong, and follow the right thing. I'm proud of you. I'm telling you, I stay in one of the mountain that was no electricity, no water, yeah? I have to rely on rainwater and some solar panels. In winter, summer is less, but winter, sometimes I stay there in winter too, and some hunter come there and just killing all these wild pigs, And sometimes they cry, and I was heartbroken all the time. If I heard some hunter coming or I saw them, I tell all the animals, run away, run in the opposite direction of the wind. Yeah, run far away. And when I go near the sea, I saw people fishing on a river. I tell all the fish, go, 10 kilometers away from the shore, go. Yeah. But sometimes it doesn't help, because they want to die. I say, if you want to die, then you stay near the shore. If you don't want, then go away, quick. Anything you see suspicious, a string, a hook or something, don't go near. Don't go near any ship, anything like that. But what can we do? Okay, now, and he asked again, but this person, the hunter, will continue to suffer like that for a long time, huh? He doesn't know when this person will be free from this kind of suffering. Even that master doesn't know when. He said, don't know when. So he said, Master, and the person who throw himself from the top of the mountain all the way down in the swords and knives mountain, what has he done? Because when he threw him down like that, he was pierced by all the knives and the sword and bleeding all over. So he said, this person was in the Vungsa city. He was a general, but he's the first one, he's a pioneer. He went first to kill anything in his path, anyone, all the citizens. He never care. He doesn't have any pity for anyone. He just kill anyone. Therefore, he has this punishment because of that. And there's no telling of time when he can be done with this, when he can be liberated from that. And Master, and what about this mountain of bones? So he say, oh, this mountain of bones was from a big fish. That was your previous incarnation, your own bone. Because you were just a mundane and ignorant person then. Yeah. You have been blind, so you didn't know. You still don't know now. because you have not reached enlightenment enough to see this is your past life. Oh, after the old disciple monk heard this, he was so frightened, and he said, "Oh, Master, my soul, my mind is still so blurred. I could not know all these things. Please tell me the reason of my past life. Why have I been born as a big fish like this? A fish so big that the bones become a mountain." Yeah. So say, listen here. Birth and death, keep running like a wheel. It has never stopped. But how you say, good deeds and bad sin, the punishment and the reward is very, very exact. Has never been anything missing. Okay. And never have any failure and never any mistake. No one can escape. Whatever bad karma you sow, you have to reap it sooner or later. Since time immemorial, people keep doing this. Yeah. Okay. Long time ago, in the past, there was a king also on this earth. His name is Dharma Sangha, something like that. Okay. He always been very charitable, and giving things to people. He keep the precepts. He listen to the Dharma, and he has merciful heart. He has no wickedness in him. He has never harmed any being. He's worthy to be a king, a real king. He used moral teaching to rule his kingdom. And at this time, he's already been king for 20 years. Now, one afternoon, he was playing cards, with his, maybe officials. There was a person, the criminal, who has been killing someone, a murderer. Somebody caught him, and then saw the judge come in and tell the king, "Your Majesty, out there is a murderer. How are we going to deal with him? How do we measure the punishment for him?" So the king was very deep in his card playing, chess playing. He didn't think, he didn't hear very well. He said, "Just do according to the law." So at that time, the national law is that, of course, any murderer have to be chop, chop head, killed. So after the chess game finished, he asked his officials, "Hey, the murderer criminal, where is he right now? Bring him out so I can ask him why and, to judge accordingly." And they say, "Oh, you say according to national law, so we chop already." Oh my God. And after the king heard that, he was so scared. He fainted on the floor. He fell on the floor. And after a while, he regained his consciousness. He lamented to himself, "Oh, all of you concubines, elephants, horses, all of you court officials, all of you will stay here and enjoy. Only I, myself, will have to go to hell." Before I became king, there are also someone else who inhabit this kingdom or who inhabit this palace. After I die, somebody else will be there also. So, but I became a king, but I killed one person. It's like a murderer king, murderous king. So I don't know life after life. This sin will bring me where? Will lead me to to what to what place? I mean, what kind of hell or whatever will happen to him. I decide I don't want to be king anymore from now on. All the authority, I pass it on to all of you. Yeah, you take care of the state affairs. I go to the mountain, try to practice, and try to help myself to liberate myself. After a while, this king died, and he be reborn as big fish, probably the whales or something like that, huh? The whale was the biggest one in the ocean, right? Okay, biggest possible whale. In a very big ocean, his body is so many meters long, many kilometers long. It looked like here, 700 kind of yotong. I don't know what that is, probably miles or kilometers at that time. After he died, many successor, continue. And his many of his officers at that time rely on their own power because the king's not there anymore. They become powerful, mighty, and they did many bad things. They oppressed the citizens, innocent, very wicked people. Make the wife left the husband, the children, despise the parents. They also rob people, from tax and all that, make people very make citizens suffer a lot. So all of them, after they die, they become also this kind of big fish, and many of the worms and the bacteria, hiding inside their body, around their skin, and keep eating them every day, as if a knife is, stabbing them all the time, all over their body. And because it's so painful, so they all come, rubbing their body onto the crystal mountain, and that make more worms and more worm maggot die. Yeah, there's a lot of blood coming out. So many miles of water is red with the worms and the maggots' blood. Because of that sin, killing the worms and the maggot, after they die, they are born into hell. Oh, God, whatever you do, cannot help. Okay, all these great fish, whenever they sleep, it's 100 years. Whenever they wake up, they have nothing to eat. They have to open their mouth, and then whatever, boats and fish and people all go in there and they eat. Yeah. One time when they opened their mouth, there were 500 merchants in one of the boats because the water running very fast. So all the people in the boats go straight into the mouth of this big whale. When he opened the mouth, because of the current, he opened, and then his gear or something, the water come out, and then so therefore it created a great current, so that the boats come inside straight into his mouth with 500 people. Everybody was so scared inside, screaming, crying. Some recite the Buddha's name, some recite the sutra, some ask for God to help. Everybody was so very, very frightened. And then some even calling his parents or wife and kids and said, "This is my last day. We'll never see you again. I will never see you again." And then when the boat is almost near the mouth of the fish, they're so frightened that they say, "Namo Buddha." Yeah. And the fish just heard the name of the Buddha, he just closed the mouth. Because he feel merciful, suddenly. The Buddha's name influenced his heart, and he feel merciful. So he stopped, he closed the mouth, so the water current is not flowing strongly anymore. The boat is safe, everybody is saved. Therefore, the fish is dead, die after that because hungry, yeah. And then his soul is born in the Vönsa city. After he died, all the sea divas, sea gods and goblins, they push his body into on shore. So many nights and days and rain and shine, so his flesh has been rotten, only the bones left. All these criminals had been born as a big fish in this ocean, and you are one of them. And you are the king, at that time, the king who killed one person, even if that person is a murderer, and he just do according to the national law, and he's still being punished like this. Oh my God. Imagine all the warriors out there, all the leaders who lead the wars and all that. Imagine. And kill many innocent people, children, women, helpless people. Oh, my God, my God, my God. Only if everybody knows, huh? So now that you have been born as a human again, why don't you, despite birth and death, and being diligent and practice to become liberated? Why you want to die here again? Want to kill himself, huh? Why you want to kill yourself again? If you die right now, you will be in hell immediately. And at that time, even if you want to go out of hell, will be difficult. Yeah, he hasn't done anything yet. You see, he just shaved his head and fighting with the other younger monks and then want to kill himself. So he has no merit to go anywhere else except to go to hell. And no merit to come out. Okay. So Tila Bide, the old monk, after hearing that, he suddenly remembered his past life, and then he became frightened of being born and die and reborn again and again. He remembered how to practice again, and then he continued to observe the mountain of bone, which was his past life. And then he became enlightened, understand the impermanent nature of life. Yeah, he can detach himself from that. At that moment of detachment, he became Arahant. Yeah. And his teacher, the number one magician, so happy, say, "Oh, good, 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 good. Yeah, your wish has come true. Your job is done. Your mission is done." Yeah. Now you don't have to follow you don't have to rely on my power anymore. You can use your own magical power to return. Yeah. And then the magical master flew into the air, and the old monk also do the same. In a while, they arrive at the bamboo grove and slowly descend onto the ground. All the young monks doesn't know that he's already became Arahant. No, doesn't know it yet. And still feeling very arrogant and despising him, and sometimes even scolding him. So the Buddha want to stop this arrogance and ignorance. And he want to kind of demonstrate the power of this new old monk. So then he asked the old monk, "Oh, today you have been on the ocean, right?" He said, "Yes." "Yes, your honor one. And then what have you seen over there? You know, at the ocean, near the ocean. So he respectfully tell the Buddha everything that he saw. Yeah. And then the Buddha say, "Oh, excellent. Today you know the truth. Then from now on, you will liberate yourself from life and death, and you will go to Nepal in the end. And then at this time, you have enough merit to accept offering from heaven and humans. Yeah, you already complete your work." So after hearing the Buddha say all this, all the younger bhikkhu was very nervous, anxious, frightened, and they were thinking, they were repenting, and thinking, "Oh my God, yeah, this old man is a virtuous person, yeah, have wisdom and attaining a high level of practice. We were so stupid, we didn't know anything. Up to now, we were very condescending, arrogant, and looked down upon him. Oh my God, there's a lot of big sin, big sin. We better go and beg his forgiveness or else, yeah?" So they all stood up, went in front of the old monk and prostrate in front of him and say, "Praise be the great honor, reverence. Yeah, please open your merciful heart, forgive us. Yeah, in a former time we were mistaken, we didn't know. Please forgive us." So he's happily smile and say, "To me, all of you are very good, virtuous people. Yeah, if you repent, then it's good, no problem." Okay, but the monks, the young monks, are still very scared, because slandering an enlightened monk is terrible. It's very, very bad. In India, they say like that: "Don't mess up with any monks, ever." Yeah, yes, because they worry that their merit or will cause trouble for them if they don't respect the monk. Not that the monk do anything. It's just because maybe they attain high level, then because of that, whoever slandered him will go to hell. Truly, or be punished very terrible. Okay, so all the young bhikkhu is still very, very worried, So he saw that. So he sat there and lectured to them, tell them all kind of good things, encourage them to continue to meditate, yeah, to continue to practice, to liberate themselves from life and death. And then, yeah, from then on, all these young monks are very diligently practice and in humility and sincerity. And then it's not long afterward, they also attain arahant. Yeah. And because of that, all the people in the Vongsa city, they all praise this story and praise him, the old monk. Yeah. From then on, because of 100 years old person became a monk and had thus a merit and even can encourage the young one to become arahant, so they were very, very happy, and many people from then on either let their son, their daughter, their male servant, female servant to become monks, or they themselves also, leave the world, become monks also. Yeah. Okay, now you know. Okay, huh? Yeah. I'm telling you, even if you don't become a monk or nun, it is also nice to live alone, to do your things. I'm telling you, today I have thinking to tell you what merit you have to become to live alone. The Buddha has many number. I all have some. 16 benefit of living a bachelor life. Okay. Number 1, you can eat when or whatever you want. Yeah, you don't have to ask your wife, can you please cook vegan for me, or can I eat vegan, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you can't. Some people you get initiation and afterward they come home and parents or even children stop them eating vegan, or wife or even friends, they keep talking them out. Okay, number 2, you sleep when you want and wherever you want. Yeah. Number 3, you drink whatever you want, whenever you want. And some people force you to drink alcohol and all that, Yeah, so. Number 4, this is good, the men like it. You can control your own remote, TV remote control. Number 5, you go out whenever you want, with whom you want, yeah. Number 6, you go back home whenever you want. You don't have to look at the watch. My wife waiting, my husband, waiting. Yeah. Number 7, you can take a bath when you want. Yeah, because if you have husband and wife, sometimes you have to take bath more often. Okay. You know what I mean. Yeah. Or take a shower. Therefore, you don't have to wash so often as if you're together. Yeah. Number 8, you wash your clothes less than before. Nobody. You don't have to consider the person laying next to you. Yeah. Number 9, you can drive your car by yourself. Yeah, I don't. Mostly I don't drive my own car. Sometimes I do. Number 10, you have freedom of speech by yourself. Yeah, because number 11, no contradicting talk. P.S. refer to number 10. Number 12, you can look at anyone or talk to anyone anytime, anywhere you want, without worrying about somebody, without looking back at the shoulder, And number 13, I mean, no jealous, yeah? Yeah. You remember the joke, the husband in the supermarket tried to talk to a beautiful lady and said, please, just keep talking to me. Yeah, I said, but I don't know you. Why should I talk to you? No, I just want to find my wife. That, how do you find your wife talking to me? I said, yeah, anytime I talk to some beautiful woman, she will appear from nowhere. Otherwise, he couldn't find her. Okay. What else? Number 13 is spend your own money. As you like, yeah? Yeah. Number 14, you wear whatever you like or not wear what you like. Number 15, meditate whenever you want, yeah? No need to consider what time do what, yeah? Number 16, come to see Master and retreat wherever you want, whenever you want. Yeah. There are good things of being alone. Yeah, okay. There are more advantage and merit, but I cannot write a book like this, so just symbolic, okay? You think of the rest, you know the rest, right? Okay. All right, good then. Good boys, good girl, I'm going.
Okay, Master.
You're my dear children. Very dear. Oh, must go. Must go. Good night. See you.
It's a very long story.
Huh?
Thank you for
very long. So much come. Very long time, that's why it's long. Okay, my dear children, I'm going, okay? See you soon.
See you, Master.
I didn't have a chance to see you. Did you see me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're welcome. White already? You died. Platinum. Okay. Ciao. Thank you, translators. Thank you, translators. 身口意小心啊 ！Take care of your mind. Your talk. Yeah. Anything fun in this world is not fun. Okay? Don't be cheated. Okay? Don't be deluded. Nothing really fun in this world. Keep practicing. Okay? 没什么好玩在这个世界了，看起来好玩，不怎么好玩。OK 啊？是。打坐 OK。
Quý khán giả tử tế, xin cảm ơn quý vị cùng theo dõi chương trình hôm nay tựa đề Truyện cổ Phật giáo, Công đức xuất gia, phần 8 của 8 phần, trong tiết mục Giữa Thầy và Trò. Xin vui lòng giữ đài truyền hình Vô Thượng Sư để xem thêm nhiều chương trình khẳng định. Tiếp theo là Thanh Ái và Trí Hệ từ Emmanuel Swedenborg, phần 2 của 2 phần, trong tiết mục Lời Thánh Khải, ngay sau tin đáng chú ý. Chúc quý vị một ngày rạng rỡ như nụ cười của quý vị và tràn đầy ân phước tuyệt diệu.
May your day be as bright as your smile and full of wonderful blessings. For more details and to check out our schedule for language availability, please visit suprememastertv.com/BMD and suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Pour plus d'informations et pour consulter le programme des langues disponibles, visitez suprememastertv.com/BMD et suprememastertv.com/schedule。
查询节目表有哪些语言，请参访以下网址 suprememastertv.com/BMD 以及 suprememastertv.com/schedule。